Hi everyone, welcome to Virtuous Eunice's kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I make cassava fufu from scratch. This video I'm going to dedicate it to Tanya, a lady that met my husband at Disney World where my husband worked, and she wanted to know, she asked if I can do fufu from scratch. So Tanya, this video is dedicated to you. So any of my fans who are watching videos that I posted, whatever you want me to make, just send it to the description box because I'm here for you guys. So Tanya, let's get started. So I have some yoka. This is the frozen yoka. Okay, this yoka, the reason why I'm using this yoka is already frozen, because it is already wet, it's a little bit soft. Okay, so Tanya, I'm going to show you. I'm going to take this yoka and put in my smoothie blender. Okay, and the remaining one back home, we let it ferment. So the remaining yoka I'm going to keep in this container for like 3 days before blending it. Okay, as I continue with the process, I will let you see. Okay, so for now I'm going to open, can you show, I'm going to open this. Okay, so if you see, it's a little bit hard because it was frozen. So I'm going to put, let me just use my knife. Okay, so I'm just going to stick it into this, my smoothie blender, for you to see. Okay, so I keep this one aside. Then I'm going to put some water. Okay, be careful, it depends on the quantity you are making. You don't want it to be too watery. Okay, okay, Tanya, as you see, it's not too watery. Whenever you blend it like this, if it's too watery, get a cheesecloth, pour it into your cheesecloth, put the cheesecloth in a sieve and pour this into the sieve cloth and squeeze some of the water out before putting it in your pot. But because I know the consistency of it, so I'm just going to turn on my stove. As it's blended like this, pour it into my pot. Okay, I have some hot water also. Okay, if I need some more water. Okay, it's now in the pot. Okay, I'm going to allow it to get heated before I start mixing. Okay, because of the quantity I'm cooking, because normally when we soak the yoka in the water, some people keep it like a week so that it will become a little bit ferment. So when you blend it and cook it, it's a little bit sour. But because this is the fresh yoka, it's not yet fermented, I'm going to put like 2 full spoons of lime juice. Okay, 1, 2, so that it will get a little bit sour taste. Okay, once the pot is hot, begin to mix. Okay, okay, I'm still mixing this because it takes time. Okay, so I'm going to show you another easy method. So I have some yuca, which is cassava, in the blender. I'm putting some water. In this method, we're going to use the microwave, okay, which is easy. And you can cook your fufu and store it in your freezer. It doesn't spoil. It can stay for years. Okay, so I'm going to blend this. Okay, okay, so it's like there is a bump. Okay, so this one is the same texture. Okay, I'm just going to pour it into this bowl. Okay, I'm going to put my lime juice. 1, 2. Okay, mix it. Okay, and stick it in your microwave. Okay, I'm going to put 5 minutes. Okay, and leave it and come back to this. Okay, if you see it started cooking, just continue mixing. Okay, because you don't want lumps. Okay, another thing, cooking fufu is good to use wooden spoon. Okay, back home we always have water by the side and another wooden spoon to be cleaning the edge. Okay, okay, this is how we do it back home. So you just continue mixing. Okay guys, then the one in the microwave is still there cooking. Okay, that one is so easy. Okay, so when we finish cooking it, I'm going to show you how I store it and keep into the refrigerator. Okay, so at this point in time, you want your fufu to cook well, just put a little water. Okay, you see it's boiling now guys. So cover your pot so that it can steam well. Okay guys, so we're going back to the microwave and check this. Okay, so you see what we got out of this. So when you bring it out, it's still not yet done. Just take your wooden spoon and begin to mix it. Once you do it like this, guys, you see, so simple. Put some water, okay? Okay. And stick it again into the microwave. Okay, this time we're going to put 2 minutes. Okay, then we're coming back to the pot, guys. So we're going to flip this over for the other side to cook. Okay, cover it for it to cook. Okay, that's it. So simple. Okay, so in this container is where I'm going to pour the rest of the cassava, okay, for fermentation. So I'm going to fill this container with some water and cover it and keep it aside. I'm going to leave it, maybe you can leave it up to a week, okay, for it to ferment. Okay, okay, there is a lump here. It's in this cassava. This one did not blend, so I take it out because you don't want any lump. Okay, that's it. Okay, turn off the stove. It's ready. Okay, okay, so I'm going to keep this aside. It's ready. So I'm going back to the microwave, bring this down and try to flip it over. Okay, this one is even done. It's ready. Okay, so you see this one too is ready. Okay, so it's ready. Both of them are ready. So this one is the one I'm going to keep to get fermented. Okay, I already put water. Make sure you cover it with water. Okay, so I'm going to cover this tight and keep it aside. Okay, I know this is the cover. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to just keep this aside until it gets fermented before I will proceed with that one. Okay, guys, so I'm going to show you the method how to store it in your freezer. So whenever you want to eat, just grab it from the freezer, put in your plate and stick it into the microwave. Once it gets soft again, you munch it. Okay, so I have these sandwich bags where I'm going to store it. Okay, so make sure your wooden spoon is wet, okay, before you take it, so that it will not stick to the wooden spoon. Okay, gently put it in your sandwich bag like this. Okay, back home we mold it with our hands. Okay, so when you put it in your sandwich bag like this, the portion you know you will be able to eat once you grab it from the freezer, that's it. So this is how we package it. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest the same and keep them in the freezer. So whenever I want to eat, I just grab one and eat. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like and share. As you do, May God bless you. Still, don't mind my background. I'm going to pack it up. It's a new house. Don't mind me. Love you. Tanya, go and cook it now.